My name's Aaron and I'm from Trec Plumbing. I'm a part co-director. Jobs before Veltanium were basically mix and matching. Veltanium gives me synthesis and allows me to flow along with the job. I've used sleeve, I've used crimp, I've used push fit, basically an array of products. Veltanium allows me to sleep at night because I can rest assured that the product isn't going to fail. It's a fail-safe system that can deliver high pressures and good temperatures. First time I discovered Veltanium was probably 4 or 5 years ago when Gary came to us. We were using other pipe systems before that, but this one is just, it's a better product. It's more elite than the rest of them. The best thing about the Veltanium pipe is you have interchangeability and operability between multiple systems. So we have basically a sleeve system. Well, this one's the push fit system, which is I think new to Veltanium. So it's basically like an old shark bite system and that can push onto the pipes and seal. We have the crimp systems whereby you can just crimp the pipe. So you have your REMS tool or your hand crimpers, crimp seal, and it also has indication markings for leak detection. And then the last system, you have a sleeve system, which is your typical rehaltician style system. However, still with the brass sleeves, which I think are superior quality to the plastic sleeves that you see basically with rehal. And this is just a generalized sleeve and then boom, over the top. This thing is fail-safe. Never have an issue.
Were you hesitant to make the switch?
Absolutely. As you know, plumbers in general, we're pretty stagnant in our ways, and it took a little bit of coercing, but Gary got me across the line. Definitely not go back again. I'm pretty happy with the product. I have another alternative brand here in the lilac, and then I've got a Veltanium brand here in the lilac. This here, it's still a very good PEX A quality pipe, but flexibility wise, like it's a bit of a struggle, and that looks like it's about to kink. And with the Veltanium pipe, for instance, when you're in those tight ceiling spaces and you want to go for installs, watch this. Look at that. Look how easy that is. And look at the kink rating. Nothing on it. It has good reflex technology on it. It's basically memory. So if you want to feed it down the top, easy as. Look at this, look. As you can see, that one is still semicircled, but this still has memory. Still, just after that one. Perfect.
In your 6 years of using Veltanium, have you ever had any issues?
No. Veltanium sleeve, never had to worry. The only issues we've ever had was our own fault.
Have you ever had any issues with competitor products?
Definitely, I have, yes. Basically just the sleeve fittings not actually being compatible with each other. Sometimes the pipe sizing is too big for the fitting, or the fitting size is too small for the pipe. Then obviously when you crimp together, when you go to test, it leaks. Sometimes it may hold. It's very temperamental, a lot of pipe work. And sometimes later when it's been plastered and people are using the fixtures, there's a bit of vibration going on, and then a drip will start. So we have had a few bad experiences. One of the most common problems I have with competitive pipe work is the tolerance in the pipe. So we've had multiple times on another job where we haven't used the Veltanium, and we've got actually the pipe right here. It's these crimp fittings here actually do not fit onto the pipe. I'll show you in there. Like you can see, and you gotta hit them in. And you see that one just drives home. So this in fact here is a coil that's going to get sent back to the supplier. I'll cut that out later. I want to add that Drill Cut's a great supplier. They're very reliable. You get a service with a smile. Gary's always available on the phone when you need to contact him, and they're always here to help. And if you have a problem, they help you sort it out. They don't just leave you high and dry. I always call up Gary. I say, Gary, I have an issue with X, Y, and Z. Boom, has a response for me. I had the same problem today. I said, Gary, I need a solution for something that we're doing on top with Kingspan. Bang, Gary came up with a solution. So, you know, other plumbers out there, make the switch to Drill Cut.